days before Passover are the last plague, the plague of the firstborn. This means that there's a kind of a civil war, that evil is in the process of destroying itself because evil is being exposed. And in the end, evil does destroy itself, and they will go one against each other, and that's part of the plan. Hi, Ellie Weber. Welcome back to my channel, my dear family and friends. A lot going on. We're coming into April. April is going to be a month of liberation, of the beginning of liberation, of the beginning of consciousness, of conscious liberation, of us understanding what's going on. Please like and subscribe to the channel, smash the notification bell so I can send you other videos, let you know when live meetings are taking place. There are a lot of very important things to understand about April. This is the month of Nisan on the Jewish calendar, the month of liberation, the month of Passover, where we left slavery once and for all. But we haven't come into the promised land yet. I mean, yes, we are in Israel, but we haven't totally liberated Israel as well. So there's a lot going forward. There's a lot going on right now. I would say there's going to be some bank collapses. I would say the Deutsche Bank, the European banks are probably going to be faltering to some degree. The DS will try to start at the beginning of the central bank digital currency. I think that's going to be a big fail, and I would stay away from it at all cost. Do not get sucked into their plans. I'm not saying that we don't need to worry about them. They will be actual events, or they could be actual events, or they could be just reported events. The main thing is to keep your focus. Remember, we are in the days before Passover. Now, Passover starts on April 5th. The days before Passover are the last plague, the plague of the firstborn. This means that there's a kind of a civil war, that evil is in the process of destroying itself because evil is being exposed. And in the end, evil does destroy itself, and they will go one against each other, and that's part of the plan. Now, you have to understand the consciousness or the ideas or the plan and how it proceeds. The plan is that the alliance, the white hats, the good guys, allow the deep state to perpetrate their plans. For example, this first arrest against Mr. T, they're allowing it to unfold, and the world is watching. So it's an ability, it gives us an ability to see what they're doing, and they are actively destroying themselves in the process. So even though it looks like things are going forward with the arrest of Mr. T, with some of these aggressive programs like the central bank digital currency program, it looks as though these people are in charge. They are not. They have lost. The war is really basically over. It's just a matter of really waking up the people and eliminating some of the lower level players. I believe that we wouldn't know as much as we do know. So much has been revealed, and that's an indication that a lot of the arrests have already taken place. This last phase is a mopping up phase, and at the same time, it's an opportunity for us to wake up. So in terms of deliberation, Passover starts on the 5th, ends on around the I think the 13th. So this is an 8-day event. Now, will things be occurring? Absolutely. I think the whole currency, the BRICS nations are rising up. There will be Jasara. I believe, I mean, from my point of view, Jasara has already begun, and that all you have to do is really open your eyes and walk into the new age. But a lot of us are not quite ready. We want like an official, warning. We want the EBS, the emergency broadcasting system, to come out and say, okay, we won, it's over. But you really, I mean, my point of view is you really don't have to wait, because the deep state, the Illuminati, Moilech, Amalek, the demons of doubt have already lost the war. It's just a matter of kind of public awareness of this thing going forth. So we just have to wake up. But if you're in a position, if you have a strong quantum feeling about yourself, if you know who you are, you know where you're going, you know what you're about, you won't fall victims to their plans. You won't fall victims for the insurance fraud, for the tax thing. All these things, I mean, are really a matter of choice. I mean, that's what they're saying. That's what I'm hearing behind the scenes, is that tax is actually a voluntary program, but you have to be on a high quantum level to be able to understand that and go for it. I mean, not everyone is ready to just, disengage from the deep state. So please like and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I would say just be joyous that we're coming into spring. And when do birds sing? Birds spring in the springtime. What does that mean? It means that evil, it's the plague of the firstborn, and evil is actively destroying itself. They will be ratting each other out in a desperation. They'll be trying to save themselves, but all this will fail. So keep moving forward. No, we're coming into the great awakening, the age of Mashiach, the age of Messiah. This is, I know Pluto's in alignment with Mars, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but a lot is going on in both in cosmically and on the earth. In terms of like the great awakening, in terms of the energy that's coming from the sun, you may have noticed a shift in your thinking, and this will continue to move forward as we go into April, into May. But I really believe the final event, the big event, is going to occur around the next election in November. So remember the 5th of November, even though this is an exciting time, and it's also a time to really develop yourself for the future. In other words, they say when things go down, when the economy goes down, that's when the real millionaires are made. So if you're into making money, this is a very exciting time. And if you put your money in the right places, I would say, I'm not an investment advisor, but silver, gold, XLM, XRP, Algorand, certain currencies, I think you're going to do just fine. So please like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, come to our live meetings, and let's get out there with a big smile on our face and rock the world.